John Paul II Family for Vocations, or shortly, JPII Family for Vocations. It is a proposal of pastoral activity for promotion of vocations in the US, in Poland, and also in other countries for St. Cyril and Methodius Seminary in Orchard Lake, Michigan, in the spirit of the teaching of St. John Paul II. Good morning. Some time ago, I uploaded on YouTube a short presentation both in English and in Polish concerning vocation program in Poland. But this time I intend to make just a general presentation that can be applicable in any country, in the US, in Poland, as well also in other countries. Therefore, most welcome to see the following slides. Why I call this program JP2 Family for Vocations? Why I put the name of John Paul II? Because this institution has a long connection with this Pope. He visited this institution when he was the cardinal before becoming the Pope. Currently, on the campus, there is Shrine Church, which is also the shrine of John Paul II. Secondly, why I put the term family in singular, not families? Because I intend this movement, this program, to become one family composed of different members. Now, concerning the objectives, we have a general objective if we look from the perspective of divine creation, that we are created not by chance, but with a purpose. So therefore, we can talk generally about human vocation, about divine plan for everyone. But in particular, this program will be focusing on priestly vocation. Now, who can become a member of this movement, of this program? All Catholics, all persons of all age, lay faithful, married and single, priests, religious sisters and brothers, all who want to pray and promote vocations. Also, existing movements and groups, as well people from different countries, from the US, Poland, and other countries. This membership is inspired by the teaching of John Paul II. We can find it in his document, Post-Synodal Apostolic Exhortation, called in Latin Pastores Dabo Vobis, that is on the formation of priests in the circumstances of the present day. The document states, all the members of the Church, without exception, have the grace and responsibility to look after vocations. Therefore, the responsibility begins with bishops, priests, then the Christian family, which is also in that document called a domestic church, as well as a first seminary. Then the document talks about the lay faithful, and in particular catechists, teachers, educators, and youth ministers. Then diocesan and parish communities. And finally talks also about groups, movements, and associations of lay faithful. And in the last paragraph, stating about that responsibility for priestly vocations, we read, I include here the quotation, the problem of priestly vocations cannot in any way be delegated to some official group, priests in general, and the priests working in the seminary in particular. For inasmuch as it is a vital problem which lies at the very heart of the Church, it should be at the heart of the love which each Christian feels for the Church. Therefore, this movement, which I would like to establish for the Seminary of St. Cyril and Methodius in Orchard Lake, is inspired by the teaching of John Paul II, that everybody who is concerned with love for the church may participate actively. Let me yet add briefly for those who do not know what this seminary is about. The seminary currently, because in the past was focusing on preparing the priests to work with the immigrants, currently is preparing the priests who would like to work in different dioceses in the US. For communication purpose, apart of uploading this video on my personal channel, I created recently on Facebook page. Therefore, those who are on Facebook can search for it. The address is SSEMS Vocations, full name SSEMS Priestly Vocations. So if you are on Facebook, please like or follow this page. Also, please invite your friends to like and follow it, because in that way we will expand our network. For those who do not use Facebook, there is also an official email address, which is also here on the screen on the bottom of this picture, sscmsadmissions@sscms.edu. This email address also will be visible on the following screens. Again, for those who are on Facebook, there is also a group called Saint Cyril and Methodius Seminary Vocation Prayer, which is linked directly to the page which I presented previously. This group is intended now as bilingual. Myself, I make posts in both languages, English and Polish. Other members may use the language which they know. For those who do not know one of those languages, of course, Facebook's, whenever you make a description, translates it for you. Please join this group and also invite your friends to join, because this is another tool to spread the news and to increase our network. Now, important task which is before us, before JPII Family for Vocations, is to save this seminary in Orchard Lake, because as you know, there was an attempt to close it at the end of June of the last year. Now currently the decision of closure is suspended. We need to prepare a plan of renewal of this seminary, which we need to present to both boards, seminary board and the region boards, at the beginning of April, so the time is running, and we need your support. How you can help, how we can help all. Pray for vocations to priesthood, share information about this seminar among our friends, so we can share it not only for those again who are on Facebook, not only when you share on wall or in some groups, but also you can use Messenger or even WhatsApp, and you can share this information, chatting with your friends and encouraging them to read the information, to watch the video, and to share again with their friends, because the goal is a part of preparing the plan of salvation of this seminary, also to have a strong argument, and the strongest argument would be to find at least couple of prospective candidates for the coming academic year, as well also some other prospective candidates if would be already available and they would like already to express their willingness to join in future this seminary. Then we can present at least their names or short list as a strongest argument to defend this seminary. So now what those prospective candidates can do? They can contact directly the seminary via email, and also all those who are members of this group and would like to give their concern, support, because even you can write your letters of support for this seminary. You can use the same address, sscmsadmissions sscms.edu. And now lastly, the specificity of a vocation promotion program in Poland for those who are in Poland or those who have friends in Poland. There is a possibility for us to collaborate with the Salvatorian Vocation Center. In Polish is called Salwatoriański Ośrodek Powołań. You can see on the screen the address, the contacts, the phone number, email address, sop@sds.pl. As well, there is also website when you can look at the informations, sop.sds.pl. You will see also their various activities, but in particular for those who are on Facebook, you can also see, and in the page as well also in the group which I already presented, I already posted there, and I will continue to post some links from this Salvatorian Vocation program. Thank you again for listening. I would like again to ask you for your collaboration, for sharing this information, for building this network, for building our family with the purpose to look for vocations to this seminary, as well also for vocations in general. Thank you very much.